yes. You know what time it is. It is Brooklyn Traders. The lightning round. Buy, sell, or hold. This is your host, Charles Becco, y'all. And I've got a wonderful show for you all today. Man, what is going on? What is going on? Tesla is going off. J. Powell is going off. Netflix is going somewhere. And DWAC is going insane. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we've got so much to talk about. There's just literally so much to talk about. We are setting everything up here for us to talk about. All right. Man, just so much craziness. It is just so much craziness. It is just so much craziness going on right here. I want to welcome everybody here to the stage. Man, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Tesla, DWAC, and everything else in between. Welcome, team. This is Charles Becco and Charlene. Charlene, introduce yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am Charlene. I am a true believer, wife, mother, restaurateur, all of the above and then some more.
Welcome to the Day Trading DGen Club. This is the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. This is where you give us your tickers. We pull up the charts live on YouTube, and you decide whether you want to buy, sell, or hold. Tonight, as always, we are taking tickers on the back end, so you can send the tickers to me, and I'll get them over to Charles. The link to the YouTube will be in my bio. Again, thank you for joining. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for you. Over to you, Charles.
That's right. That's right. And so if you go over to my bio right now, this second, the new fresh link is in. It is in. And let me share my screen to all the people in YouTube land. There we are. There we are. And I'm love to see that we've already got some people in the YouTube, right? So, man. Okay. So first things first. Man, it's just so much. There's so much to talk about. I mean, Charlene, what should we talk about first? I mean, we got DWAC, we got Tesla, we got Netflix, we got J. Powell, a.k.a. Kapow. What do we talk about first, Charlene?
I don't know. DWAC is funny. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was actually waiting for Trump to say, oh, that's not the ticker, to see where everyone ran to. I was watching it last night after hours, and I was watching as every dollar that went into DWAC left Facebook. It was funny to see. I had chart by chart, side by side, just watching it. And DWAC's funny, but as you can see, I'm sure a lot of people got clapped. But that's the name of the game, right? You just got to be careful you don't chase. If you are going to chase, not financial advice, set some stop losses. Move them up as you go. So that's all I have for you. Go ahead, Charles.
Man, I mean, like literally, I told folks. I spent a greater part of the morning just, to be honest with you, warning the chat. So I'm gonna be completely transparent, right? I hold 0 positions in DWAC, and it's not something that I traded at all. Yeah, I didn't trade DWAC at all. But the chat, right? Our Discord, they were all over it. And I want to give a big shout out to Ono, right? Ono was the first to basically throw out the alerts on DWAC, and she let us know about DWAC, okay? When it was at $12, right? So let's let's just take a look at the tail of the tape. And, again, I want to talk about Tesla, right? But, you can't have, one does not simply look at something go up. We can't even say it's 10x, right? It's like 20x. Yeah, so DWAC from yesterday's lows, like 20x, right? We can't have something 20x, right, on our watch and not talk about it, especially when members of our chat, members of our community absolutely did benefit from it, right? So let's just take a DWAC from an analysis point of view, and we will take it from there. All right. Let me just get rid of some of these extra screens that I got on here. We're not doing no zooms right now. Get that up out of here. All right. Let's.
I don't even know if you need to even pull up the chart. That thing didn't do anything until yesterday.
Well, even if it didn't do anything, we still have to take a look at it, right? Because it's like, something could be a no trade for me, it could be a no trade for you, but we have to keep in mind always the people who would trade this, which is a lot of people, right? And so for me, right, I'm like your big brother, right? If you want to go do something dumb, most big brothers would be like, hey, you on your own, okay? But your big brother trader right here, Charles Becco, right? If you want to go do something dumb, I'm going to at least try to help you do the dumb thing in the best way possible, right? So if you want to, and honestly, trading DWAC was not a dumb move, right? Obviously, get in at 9, 12, 15 bucks, sell at 100, right? There's nothing stupid about that there. But before we get into the analysis, I would like to welcome Shanisha to the stage. Shanisha, could you introduce yourself to the crowd? Shanisha. I think maybe Shanisha maybe stepped away from her microphone. But so we're gonna get right back to the analysis till she gets back here. So I'll tell you what, right? Yesterday was perfect, right? And this is the thing about moves that happen like this, right? Once you see the volume, and we had a lot of volume from early, right? You're building up, you break to all-time highs, because the way I look at it is like this, right? Okay, this thing is up a bunch of money, right? You get a pullback, you break out to new highs. On this pullback and breakout to new highs, this is your entry right there, 950 at 1450, right? If you're like a technical day trader scalper, this is your move, right? You break out again, right? And then you have the volume. You got another entry at 1588. After that, the risk that something bad will happen, right? Just keeps increasing exponentially, right? So you had two ports of entry, or at least that I would have done. Right here, breakout to the first high, above $14, $14.50, and then again at $15.81, and then after that, you just kind of have to sit and watch it, and maybe scalp. Maybe if you looked at it here, and then you get another breakout over 20, psychological, right? 20 is like a magnet. After that, it's anybody's game, right? Anybody game as to what happens here, right? Another tip here, if you're gonna trade something like this, the shorter the time frame, the better, because the trouble happens in the shorter time frames first, right? So for something that's up 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%, right? You want to be on the 1 minute and 5 minute time frames, right? Again, technical analysis is not exactly going to save you, right? But if you want to keep your eye on the RSI, ensuring that as we make new highs, that you're making new high for RSI, that is something you could actually track, right? Let me kind of draw a line here, right? So that you can see that every single time it made a new high, right, the RSI also went up, right? You kind of see that here. Hold on, let me just add a line here. And this is some pseudo technical analysis right there, like right here it is, right? Okay, here's the RSI here, right? We made a new high, price is higher, confirmed. New high, price is higher, that is confirmed, right? And so that's just about it, right? This is why I say, after this, your one or two opportunities for entry, right? Technical analysis kind of goes out of the window. It's not much, right? It's not much. It isn't much. But that little itty bitty tiny bit that you could potentially, get as an edge over everybody else who's just, throwing their life savings at the wall, the better it is for you. Again, do I recommend chasing anything? No. I didn't chase this. I seen the call out. I thought about putting the yellow on there, but I was just so busy with Tesla. I mean, team, I'll be honest with you. We had an option in Tesla, right? This $900 call in Tesla. I'm sorry for just switching around here, but we typically do deal with options, right? This $900 call in Tesla, right, went from, what was it? It went from like $300 to like $600 in like 5 minutes. In 20 minutes, that $300 call went from, again, $300 to like $800, right? And so, hey, what y'all want me to do when I got that? Why am I fooling around with DWAC when I got Tesla giving me all the money I can need in a day? You know what I'm saying? Without taking this kind of outsized risk on something that's up 300%. Okay, so that's DWAC, right? So we can't do anything about that, right? So anyway, typically, right, when something is up 200-300%, 400%, right? If it closes near the highs, right, it is a good possibility that it'll probably be, a gapper in the morning, right? And gap did it do, right? Closed at 46 here, pretty close to the highs. Down there opened up at, what was it? Opened up at $119, right? And for everybody who doesn't know, DWAC is some kind of Trump-related SPAC, yada, yada, yada. Don't care about the politics. Don't care about the news. I do care about the technicals. I do care about the momentums. That's what we stick with here. So yeah, folks are, folks are out here trying to make SPACs great again, right? Make SPACs great again, right? That's what they're trying to do out here. And, for people who are smart, you just take advantage of the FOMO, right? I literally spent, and Megan, tell them, I spent most of the morning warning folks about DWAC, not from the gains from yesterday, right? I spent most of the morning warning them on chasing this, right? From 119 to 175. Megan, introduce yourself to the crowd and tell them what happened this one with DWAC.
That's true. I think Charles' approach is like slow and steady versus blow up your whole account. And I can be the testimony for that. Following the strategies, I slowly but surely make money, high reward, low risk, with things like the DWAC and PHUN and everything else was going off today. I could have made a lot of money, but I could have blew up my whole account. So he went through some emotional trading strategy kind of stuff today, and I sat on my hands and I didn't lose any money. I actually made money, so.
That's right, team. We trade the markets every single day. Same thing with PHUN here. So there was no action. Well, I guess PHUN got a little action yesterday, right? But I guess Funware, I don't even know. I have no idea how Funware was supposed to be a sympathy to DWAC. I have no idea. I just remember PHUN as being this like really pumpy, really super pumpy day trader's delight from years ago, right? And Funware actually had a crazier move, right? Literally went from $1 to $24 today. I literally saw it as it unhalted, right? Some hero, I'm going to call him that. I didn't call him that nice word here this morning. I don't want to repeat what I said, but this hero literally, like, I remember off of the unhalt here, right, around 19 or 20 bucks, he bought 1.9 million shares. And, I think I spent like a good 20 minutes figuring out how this guy was going to get out of it. And I'm letting you know something right now. Somebody somewhere in the world has got a gigantic headache on PHUN here, right? So, there was opportunity to make some money here, but to me, right, the majority of people are getting clapped because y'all is simply not fast enough. I don't care what you're talking about. You had to have LeBron level skills to kind of get in and get out without getting clapped this morning on PHUN. Similar to DWAC, right? But DWAC was a little bit slower. You had some pops and drops here and there, but if I had to count it, I'm sure there's more losers than there are winners, right? But the people who do win, they do win big, right? But the team, the secret to trading these things is to just, you have to develop those scalping skills, right? And if you know for sure that you're trading on your iPhone 12 Pro Max, right, and you have your boss in the next cubicle next to you, and he's looking at you, this is probably not the trade for you. You should know that. If you're working in a factory, right, and you're putting together gears in CODs, and again, you're trading from your cell phone, and you're able to look at the market every 20 minutes and a half an hour, this ain't the play for you, man. It's not. It ain't. It ain't. Literally. Okay? Now, the thing that really empowers a lot of these things to run, of course, social media. I actually did some work on the back end, and I did find out that this absolutely was a coordinated pump. Okay, people were, again, I don't care what they say, the news broke of the Trump, I don't care about none of that. Okay, I did the back work, and this is for sure a coordinated pump by several rooms and operations, right? And I just need to let y'all know that, right? The people who's behind all this stuff, they were already in, right? So as the price is going up and up and up, they're just selling you their shares, right? How many bag holders do you think there are on this? And I'm just saying, I didn't come here to really bash this, right? I'm coming here to warn you. You know, we spend a lot of time on things that work and things that make money, but I also want to spend an equal amount of time on things that do kind of work and do make some people money, but also things that could clap you, right? And trust me here, right? All the people who bought above $100 is collapsed. They are collapsed, and they are upset with themselves, right? Man, I mean, you know, hey, Charlene, one more to the technical, right? So if you look at the one way a technical could help you today, right? If you kept a look on the RSI, right? The one time that the 1 minute RSI dipped to an oversold condition here at 25.24, that was a nice opportunity to scalp for about $30, and that would have been a mighty scalp, right? But hey, again, you need to be sharp to play like that, right? It looks easy after the fact, right? But when people are screaming, accounts are blowing up, and people are getting margin calls, it's not that simple, right? And so, again, want to spend a lot of time on the things that work. Want to spend an equal amount of time or even more time on things that don't work, because you could have gotten clapped. And if you didn't get clapped, great. If you made money, fantastic, right? But we're just doing this. We're just talking about this because, again, I don't want folks to get clapped. And let me tell y'all something. Even in our own chat, right? I noticed about 1 o'clock, the chat got a little quiet. I don't know.
It was quiet all day.
Charlene, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, as somebody that runs a chat, again, I'm not, could you imagine? I'm not trying to troll my own people, right? Like, I love my people, obviously, right? I'm just letting you know. I can, you can kind of get a feel when something's not right, and it got a little quiet towards the middle of the day. So, hopefully, again, folks, it's Friday, right? Let me give my folks the benefit of the doubt, okay? I know, folks made some money, and I know somebody might have lost some money today, right? But, it's Friday. Hopefully, a little seasonality, right?
No, I think it was quiet. If I was following correctly, some people did leave.
Oh, Charlene, you sound a little low. Can you get a little closer to the mic, or you got your headset on?
Okay.
Okay.
Hear me now?
Yeah, oh man, 10 times better.
So
Thank you.
Following correctly, I believe some people got out when they were supposed to, in my opinion. Other than that, I hope they were quiet because it was a choppy game. It was just one of those things where, like, if you're in, you're in for your entry. That's it. I know that's what I was doing. I did not, well, no, I'm not going to say I didn't pick up anything for next week. I did. But other than that, it was one of those choppy days where you just have to be careful. And how many times, Charles, do I shout, hedge, 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 be careful, be careful, be careful. And then look at what the SPI did, like 2 seconds. It didn't take that long for it to just drop. So I think people are just hopefully learning and studying, and that's why they're quiet.
Hey, hopefully. Megan, please introduce yourself to the crowd. I want to give a shout out to Sarah. I see you there in the audience. Thank you, Sarah, one of our sponsors from Cirilla. Drink Cirilla, y'all. Megan, could you introduce yourself to the crowd?
Of course. I am Megan. I am a financial planner for retirees. I manage about $140 million under assets. In addition to that, I'm a tax strategist. I am an enrolled agent for the IRS. I've been in the industry for, 12 years plus. And I love what I do. And then I day trade with Brooklyn traders, mainly swing trade. I think I'm a little bit better at that. So other than that, I am wife and mama of 3. Thanks for having me, guys. Back to you, Charles.
All right, Shanisha, are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Introduce yourself to the crowd, Shanisha.
So I'm going to keep it quick because I'm at therapy, but I was listening in. But I'm Shanisha, financial coach. Been in financial service unit for 8 years. No, I'm bugging. Almost 10 years now. And I'm an author to a children's financial literacy book called You're Always Broke. And I just appreciate Charles and all that he has, the information he's providing to the community.
Thank you so much, Shanisha and Megan. All right, so again, so we talked a heck of a lot about DWAC and PHUN. Time to move on from that. Let's talk about SPI. Kind of a middling day for SPI. SPI is not as interesting. Now the Qs, however, right? Qs, I did take a short position here on this lower day break. Was able to ride this down for a couple points. I did close my position because it was not a short on the daily time frame, but the Qs is dangerously close to being a short on the daily time frame, right? A close below 373.88 on the Qs would make us a short, right? So that's it. All right. Boom. All right. Now let's talk about the man of the hour. Okay, our favorite stock, Tesla. All-time highs today. All right, team. We told you. We told you. It's getting a little hot here. I mean, the RSI is getting hot, but hey, we are making highs on the RSI here. So, man, where is Tesla going? Who knows? I do know that we've got this huge price target right at 1,000, but man, Tesla's just fantastic. I mean, let me get another chart here. Okay, make sure you guys.
The volume on the options chain is crazy for that $1,000 strike price. Crazy.
Hey, we done, and you know we've been in it. We've been in that bad boy, right? We play Tesla all types of ways. We got calls, we got verticals, we got butterflies. We pulling out the couch and the kitchen sink, throwing everything at Tesla, right? How can I just? So we had earnings, right? And then we pulled a little bit of bear flag off of the earnings, hit the 8 EMA, and bam, we're just making highs now, right? So I was able to close a substantial amount of my position here. I do want to see another bear flag. I mean, will we get it? I don't know. We could just keep going up and up and up. But typically, right, when something Superman's like this, when it just goes straight up just like that, I get a little gun happy, you know, and I whip out my gun and I start shooting. So, you know, I did tap out of some of my position here on Tesla, you know, full disclosure. But again, I am looking to get back in. On Tesla. Again, we've got that big, fresh $1,000 price target on Tesla, right? And so I am expecting that to hit. When it will hit, that's the way Tesla's moving. This could hit next week. It could hit in 2 weeks, right? So yeah, that's basically it on Tesla, right? So, you know, team, you heard it here first in Brooklyn Traders. $1,000 call out, 900 all-time highs. You know, what can I say?
Hey Charles, do you see how cheap that $1,000 strike is? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
it's like $100, $150.
It was that $1,000. Well, I don't know which one you're talking about now.
About next week. Sorry.
Next week. Okay, so that's interesting. So the $1,000 strike we had. Okay, I can't disclose what we did, right? But it was $200 as of a couple of days ago, and right now that $200 option is worth about $1,000, I think. Yeah, something like $1,000, right? So it's working pretty well. Again, what I would love to see here on Tesla, right? I'd love to see a little bit of a pullback for me to buy some more and get in, right? What I would love for it to do is, and to, you know, kind of go up a little bit more, come down, retest the highs. Retest the breakout, right? Which is right there at 900, 901. And, you know, to give us an opportunity to get back in. You know, that's basically it on Tesla. The next big mover of the day, Netflix.
Netflix.
Yep. Team 700 up target. We told you 700 target on Netflix. Okay.
I have a 650 call for full disclosure. It's been it's a 660. Sorry, it's been beautiful.
Unfortunately, we had a $700 butterfly that expired today that we had to tap out of. We tapped out of it earlier this week when we realized that it wasn't going to hit. But man, Tesla. Netflix is looking great, and what I'm hoping for, right? I can kind of let a little bit of our strategy out, right? I'm actually hoping that the market actually takes down some of our favorite plays so that we can reestablish a bigger position in them, right? And so, again, the market looked like it was going to do something funny here today, but it didn't stay that way, right? The Qs at one point was down like almost 1.25%, and it came back, and, that's it. All right, Charlene, would you mind giving us our reset before we get to the tickers?
Yes. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone. And this is the day trading details, the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. This is where you give us your tickers. We pull up the charts live on YouTube, and you decide whether you want to buy, sell, or hold. You can go ahead and send me your tickers, or Megan, your tickers on the back end, and we'll get them over to Charles. I do want to thank Sarah because I did receive my package. Sarah sponsored us with Cirilla drinks. So please go ahead. Sarah's right there in the followers by the speakers. Go ahead and give her a follow. Check out her Instagram. Check out her website. The drinks are amazing. Sarah, thank you very much. I told Sarah I had to hide them from my kids. Guys, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, okay? So make sure you click on the greenhouse, follow the Charles, and then we open the room. Over to you, Charles.
All right, I'm just pulling up the website right now, drinkcirilla.com, okay? And I'm letting you know, I actually test out and drink a lot of energy drinks, and this thing actually tastes good. It tastes like refreshing in like a very healthy way, right? It's like an energy tea. I mean, that's just the way that I'm going to call it. It's a healthy energy tea without the jitters. One night I had to stay up. Was it a week ago? And I was like, I was just dead tired. I felt like, and I had to drive, and it was just a really bad situation. I probably should not have been on the road. I popped one of these things, and I was good till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Even made my our morning pre-market movie show. And yeah, Drink Cirilla, y'all. You could also check it out on Amazon. They've got some deals on there. So again, shouts out to our sponsor, Cirilla Drinks, y'all. Thank you. Drink Cirilla. All right. Tickers, okay? So I see GPI, I see DraftKings, okay? Team, again, the link in my bio is there. Also, message any one of the moderators for the link to the YouTube. Also, follow us on the YouTube, right? If you follow us on the YouTube and click the little bell icon, you'll be alerted to when we are going live and when we're streaming, right? So, let's look at GPI here and then DraftKings. Okay, GPI. Don't know what they do, but looks pretty okay. What I'd like to see with GPI here, I'd like to see a retest of 191 to get in. So this looks like a buy to me, okay? And I'd like to see, again, a test of 190, 191, and that'll be good. I love the fact that we have momentum. We have a fresh MACD crossover. I don't know who put this out here, but GPI looks good for multiple reasons. And I like it. So this looks good on GPI. Again, I don't know who put that out there. Let's look at DraftKings here. Man, DraftKings got smoked. Whoo! Whoo! It don't look like it's... Oh, man, DraftKings look like it wants to go to 42, y'all. I don't know what's wrong. Let me tell you something. I like DraftKings' business model. I do. Why don't y'all tell me I had white stuff on my shirt? Dagnabbit. Okay, good. Yeah, I like DraftKings' business model, right? It's crazy. It's like the criminal underworld has been looking for a way to legitimize sports betting and gambling, right? And here in 2021, we have a company like DraftKings that does just that. And I love the way that they have deals with a lot of these casinos. I went to Atlantic City for vacation for like a few days earlier this year, and DraftKings had like an entire like section the casino with like seats and a bar, and like it was like kind of like a lounge, like a DraftKings lounge or club that was integrated and built into the casino itself, and I like it. And team, I just don't know. DraftKings is also part of the long-term Brooklyn Traders portfolio. We do like DraftKings, so this is looking like a head and shoulders here. This is looking like a head and shoulders, and DraftKings comes down here, right, to 42.72, and it breaks below their team. I don't know. I see problems here on the weekly time frame. We have a weekly MACD cross down. We've got momentum to the downside on the weekly time frame, right? So this does not look good. Does not bode well for DraftKings. Okay. Sorry about that. Whoever sent that to me. Next up on the list is I got a wait. I got a message from what are those people called, the Bitcoin scammers. It's about time I get one of those messages, right, on the show live. Yeah, so team, don't fall for Bitcoin scams and whatever. Like, you could go to Coinbase and buy Bitcoin. You know the dude Kabi, when he does this, like literally, you could go to Coinbase and buy Bitcoin. Don't send $2,000 or $1,500 or $1,000 or $500 to somebody somewhere, probably in one of those crazy countries, to go and invest for you in Bitcoin. Okay, let me get back to the list. Okay, let's go to Starbucks. Starbucks looks pretty good. We had this. We had the 114 call. We tapped out of it here. Nice little move here on Starbucks. Okay, I am looking for Starbucks to kind of keep its upward trajectory. Okay, still not out of the woods yet. I do expect Starbucks to be a little bit choppy. Okay, but yeah, I'm expecting some things from Starbucks, right? You don't have one of the number one, coffee, servers in the world, one of the top companies in the world, right? Hanging out at its 200. You don't expect that. So that is Starbucks. Next up on the list, somebody sent me PHUN, but we did PHUN already, right? Okay. Okay. Got Square again? I'll be asking about Square. I don't know what's going on with Square. I just have no idea. It's just stuck in a range. Just look at, if you want to know what's going on with Square, right? Just look at it. Right? It's stuck in a range. Right? It doesn't want to get out of it. Unfortunately. Okay? There's nothing here. Okay? We, again, part of the long-term portfolio, we like Square, but it's not doing nothing. Next up on the list, I see Skills from Jesse. What's up, Jesse? Jesse wants to look at Skills. I think it's SKLZ. Okay. See a nice little setup here in Skills. Skills looks like it's primed for a reversal. I like the. Let me kind of move this over here so you can see. Let me make the screen a little bit smaller. Hopefully, I don't close it. Okay, it's not letting me do that. Let me do this. Okay. So with Skills, right? It looks to me that the weekly time frame is getting turned around. The weekly is what I'm most interested in, right? Oh, you guys still can't see that because my big face is blocking the screen. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh no, come on. Big screen problems. Funny joke. Okay, there it is. So what I am interested in, right, is the fact that this weekly MACD looks like it wants to turn around. The weekly momentum looks like it's coming around as well. What I would like for skills is I would like a little dip to 950 or under $10 for me to buy, right? So if I was in skills, if I wanted to get in skills, I would look for a dip to kind of get back into it, right? Again, 950. Yeah, 950, 960 would be great to kind of get back into for skills. Okay. Next up on the list is CCXI. Okay, let's look at CCXI again. Still nothing. I like the fact that it's holding 34, right? So I guess if you wanted to do this, right, as long as it held 34, that would be good on CCXI. Okay. Megan, would you mind giving us a reset?
I would love to.
Sure.
Welcome everybody to the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. If you send stickers to any of us on stage, then Charles can break them down. If you're looking to see the charts, the link to YouTube is in his bio, if you click that. So let's see those stickers and break them down. Probably only takes a couple more here. And thanks for joining us tonight. Back. Well, Charles is pulling that up. I'm just going to remind everybody, this is the day trading defense room. Sorry, I got a baby crying. So click that house above Charlene's head so that you can follow one of the biggest clubs on Clubhouse and get notifications anytime we're on. And then on the YouTube channel, be sure to like or subscribe to the channel. Yes, you're saying hi to everybody so that you can get notifications when Charles has YouTube on.
All right. Thank you so much for that there, Megan. All right. And so for the last tickers of the day, we have AMD. Oh, man. AMD's... So, if you notice, like, AMD's moving kind of like Tesla, right? Like, kind of broke out and it kept going. That's a nice move on AMD here. Man, I didn't realize this, but we have weekly momentum, right? So when we pull back to 100, that looked like a really good dip by there. Again, didn't notice it, but nice move on AMD here. Where does AMD go from here? It looks like all-time highs to me. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily chase AMD here. I'd wait to see if we could tag that 122. Right, maybe see if we could do that next week. If not, look out for that double top, right? So I'm going to set an alert at 118.40. If it closes below there, that would be in a short setup. So that's set up that alert. And let me set up another alert just in case it wants to break out to all-time highs on AMD, right? So not too sure where it's going to go. It could go either way, but let's find out.
I saw a lot of sweeps on the 125 call, so I feel like, and that was for like next week, I think it was. If not next week, it was the 19th of November. But I think that a lot of like big money is headed that way.
Awesome. Shanisha, could you explain to the crowd what sweeps are? So for the people that are may not be aware.
Yeah, so essentially it's just like when a lot of big money, like when you're looking at institutional investors are coming in to play, and you'll see like where they're actually targeting or going, their targets are, right? So that's essentially what it is.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, and the last ticker of the day is going to be SPIR. And SPIR looks like it got clapped. Man. Oh, you know what? Actually, after looking at SPIR, I actually do want to look at Snapchat as well.
And Sarah had said Fiverr. I think it was FVRR.
Okay, so SPIR, Snap, and Fiverr. Okay, got it. So to really try to figure out SPIR here, right? I want to see SPIR's. Hold on one second. Let me kind of No, that's not what I'm looking for. What chart is this? I just have so many charts. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it either. That's not it either. Oh, let me look at the ATR chart. I think so, yeah. Let's look at the ATR chart. That'll have everything. Okay. Let me pick this up and move it over a little bit. All right. So what I'm looking for here on SPIR, right? I'm looking at this RSI here, and it's weird. It is making a higher low. Is it? Wait. It's weird. It's weird. Did it make a new low? No. I mean, it is a higher low, but I wouldn't exactly call it bullish divergence just yet, right? Based on the MACD, however, it does look like the bears do kind of want to tap out of this a little bit, right? I like this play from the perspective of the oversold bounce. And what I would do here is I'd look to see if we could close above $5.78, right? And if we could do that, right, we could potentially, right, get back to $6. $6, $7, and I don't know if we're getting back to $9 anytime soon, but 6 and 7 is what I would go for if you're looking for that reversal on SPIR. Okay. Snapchat. Man, oh man. The collapse. Whoo! Okay, yeah, we did see that momentum there to the downside. Man, I wish I had the strangles and straddles on this. We played some straddles on Intel this morning and made some money off of that. So the good news is, you know, Snapchat is a company with users and has a certain valuation. And so I'm sure that valuation has come down to earth a little bit here. A little bit. You know, I did bring up, I don't know whether publicly, but I did mention, I think via our private subscriber base, that I was concerned with their valuation up there. I definitely was aware that this gap was going to close one day, and man, did it ever close in such a massive way, right? I mean, right around here, right, where it was chopping around for a few months, I would look at this as more of a buying opportunity longer term than not. I'm wondering, though, you know, what Snapchat's growth model is. I haven't looked too much into it. But technically speaking, I would look at this as a buying opportunity for Snapchat, right? Woo! Look at that RSI. Way down to man, I wish I'd seen this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something I haven't done ever. I think I'm gonna set up some live buy shares here in Snap. Hold on. Gonna cop me a couple shares. Uno momento.
Hey. And you know, Charles, a lot of, again, tweets came in. A lot of tweets came in. On for 2023s and 2022s next year. Like, so I think that's the same thing what these institutions are thinking as well. You know, Snapchat for the long term. Like that $60 was a good one that I seen.
Yeah, honestly, team, I think I think I want to buy some Snapchat. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some Snapchat come Monday. I think I'm gonna do that. I like that idea actually. I'm gonna buy some Snapchat Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Not financial advice.
Hey, I'm talking about what I'm gonna do. Y'all do what y'all want. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Okay? Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm talking about what I'm finna do. Me. I'm buying some Snapchat, y'all. Set up some buy orders there. Man. Yeah, I want to see if the Snapchat could actually get a little bit lower. That's why I would want to buy it today, but you know, who knows how severe the clap may be. You got to squeeze to the downside. 2 of them. So hold on. Hold up. Hold my phone. We got squeezes to the downside, team. Well, dang, we already got everything, I think. Let me just wait till Monday. Let me see what Monday looks like, because I think you know, the market itself may be bearish as well, right? So, yeah, that's Snapchat. Okay, I'm gonna add you some shares for sure. Fiverr, let's take a look. Dang. Oh no, is it 5VV? FIVV? Oh no, FVRR. There it is. Fiverr International. Man, nothing's happening with Fiverr here. It's which is good, right? That's not a bad thing. It's in an accumulation range, right? So it's in a nice little trading channel here, right? We still didn't close that gap. Okay, that gap is still open. So this is looking like something like a trading channel. That's like something like that, right? And then something that looks like that. It's like 2 of them here, or 3, right? So there's like a lower channel and an upper channel, right? Like that. Okay. Yeah, this is Fiverr, right? So it's kind of in no man's land in terms of the trading channel. So I would just play it that way. So that's what we got there on Fiverr, right? So before we tap out of here, does anyone have anything that they want to say about the charts or anything that's going on?
I will. So, you know, there's a lot of discussion about DWAC and PHUN and all those awesome tickers, and you spent some time with a lot of us this morning talking about just emotionally trading and the fear of missing out and getting clapped because of it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, what we were talking about, Charles, is like, you can find so many other plays that take so much less risk for awesome reward. You know, and I was talking to you about when I wanted to get in Kroger and I made a 60% return in one day, and I never once had to look at that chart throughout the day. You know, I bought it, I walked away, hung out with my kids today, didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to sit and watch every tick and have a heart attack like people had to do with DWAC. And if you can consistently do that every day, every other day, you're going to get amazing returns without having heart attacks and getting clapped on those losses. So
look at Kroger
I would
here.
just say study up.
No, look at Kroger, and it's in a long setup as of today. Kroger looks great for a reversal.
Walmart did. Walmart paid.
Yep, Walmart went out today.
Those were lovely. Like, full disclosure, I was definitely in. And so, yeah, there's so many plays out there. You are so right, Megan. Like, you don't have to change that thing.
Yep, and if you know what you're looking for, you don't have to be so desperate to get those lottery ticket plays like DWAC. You know, and as Charles, I'm watching it, and I'm still, you know, new in the options game and in this making huge money every day game, and I'm like, oh, Charles is telling me, he's like, they're a dime a dozen. They happen every day. Let's look for better plays that we don't have to take so much risk, that we don't have to watch every tick. And I'm like, oh, yeah, look, I got Kroger over here killing it, and I didn't look at it or worry once. No heart attacks to be had. So study the strategies. If you're not already a member of Brooklyn Traders, go to brooklyntradersnot.net. Look at the nominal fee. I'll tell you, I made a year's worth of fees in Kroger today to cover my whole year with Charles. So just check us out, because the group is amazing, the family is amazing, and you don't have to take those crazy risks to make money. So that's what I'm going to say tonight.
I appreciate that. Also, shouts out to Ify down there. See you down there. Thank you, Ify. I appreciate you. I see you coming out here all the way from the UK. and also all my UK family and folks. We appreciate you. Man, just right at the end, now everybody want to send us more tickers. All right, I'm going to just shotgun these. I see CGNT. Again, only because we didn't cover a ton today, right? Let me just knock some of these out real quick. CGNT, what do I see? Looks bullish. I wanted to hold above 29.93 on CGNT. Again, 21.93. Okay. Let's see if there's any momentum on it. Yes, what? That's weird. Oh, that's on the daily. That's right. Okay, there it is, right? It came down, tested. Okay. All right. Kind of weird. But that's CGNT. Well, y'all should know Facebook is clapped. Facebook, I'm letting y'all know right now, Facebook is the one FANG that maybe is short every day. Facebook is in freaking trouble. Man, like the weekly, the daily, hourly, it's all bad on Facebook. Look for an oversold bounce,
And
though.
another whistleblower came out.
Another whistleblower came out. Facebook is in trouble.
This time stating racial issues.
Surprise, surprise, right? I mean, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue here, but like, you know, team, like, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Like I've seen some very suppressive algorithms in terms of like certain posts and content that's been suppressed. I'm not gonna get into it on Facebook, right? So I'm not surprised at that at all. So that's like technically Facebook is a wreck, right? Facebook is, you short the pops on Facebook until further notice. It's a wreck. This thing is a train wreck. That's Facebook. The other one is gonna be Boeing, right? What's going on with Boeing? I thought Boeing was going good. Boeing is bearish. I mean, it's not like Facebook, right? But Boeing looks like it wants to go back to test 210 and then possibly 200 on Boeing. Boeing is bearish. Okay, so watch out there. Boeing is a major Dow component, right? So you just have to be careful there. So again, team, any last words before we tap out of here? Megan, Charlene, or Shanisha?
Oh, I just wanted to know if I could throw a ticker in there real quick. Just kind of.
Sure.
Target.
TGT. No, Target's looking good. Shoot, I wish I was in it. So if you notice, right, all these like value and defensive plays, right? Again, Target, Walmart, Kroger, right? They're all looking good. And honestly, the best has got to be Kroger. You know why? Because Kroger is just getting that reversal. Look at Kroger on the daily here. Look at Kroger on the daily there, right? So Target and the rest of them is going to be all the way up there. Look at Kroger. I'm going to be watching to see if I get a pullback in Kroger so I can get into it. I like Kroger. I like Kroger long. So Kroger and Snapchat are two things I'm going to be looking to get into long next week. Okay, so that's a nice one.
Charles, I think Kroger has a squeeze on the monthly too, so I think that's going to fire off.
Let's see. All right, folks, look, I appreciate you. I want to wish everybody a happy weekend. God bless you. Don't get clapped. Be very careful out there in the market because it is getting dicey and spicy, all right? Tesla, let's go. Tesla to 1,000. Thanks, everybody. God bless. All right. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. Have a good weekend. Hug your kids. Hug your dogs. And hug your plants. Oh, you dog moms out there and plant dads. Shouts out to you. Take care, y'all.